This boxer is fighting UFC legend Tony Ferguson. And I flew to Dubai to train with him.
I collect hardware, I collect medals, and I collect all that shit. And I'm gonna collect that victory come that night that we fight too.
I would not want to fight me right now, that's all I'm saying. I am a fucking animal right now. And Tony's now in my way. So we have to fight.
Please welcome to the ring, Warren the Mechanic Spencer.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your winner, Poseidon.
You give me a black eye, do I get the same type of gift, or?
This is what this keeps happening now. Every time someone gets hurt, everyone starts talking about APs, the kettles and shit. This is the one, the only, the AP that everyone thinks is fake or not real. Everyone thought, oh, it's staged, not real. That's it in the flesh. It's nice though. Oh yeah, it's super nice.
So a year ago, flashback to Qatar, I interviewed you after your win against Nick Lamau. You know, you took that fight on short notice. You won. You came out victorious. You then go on to fight Dylan Dennis. A great opportunity. It doesn't go your way, but now you're here today with a fight with Tony Ferguson in less than 2 weeks. You know, how does that feel to go from, you know, Nick Lamau to Tony Ferguson?
It's crazy because I wasn't even supposed to be. I wasn't supposed to be at the Qatar Supercard, right? Because the Qatar Supercard was for like OG Misfits boxers and fighters and like guys that have been in Misfits since the beginning, right? Like Salt Pathies, King Kenny's, all these guys. Nick Lamau's like ex-tournament guys. And you know what? It wasn't even preparation because it was just a lot of luck and a lot of being in the right place at the right time. I was already in Dubai and I had a 1 week camp. I was out drinking when Mum drank me, literally, like I wasn't prepared at all. Right, bro. And it was stupid, but at the time it took a lot of prep off because I was meant to be, you know, like he'd had an 8 week camp and he was ready and prepared and fit, and I was like, well, I've had 1 week. I was fucking drinking last week, so whatever happens. All the pressure was gone, so I went out and just got the job done. But yeah, fast forward a year, it's like a lot of not just understanding how to entertain and, you know, build relationships, but provide value to the business organization from the back. You know what I mean? From the back end of the company. That actually no one actually sees. You know what I mean?
We'll have to get into a little later as well. Yeah. You know, you tweeted in the past saying that like nobody knows what you've done for the company. You just hinted at it right now. You know, could you share like what you've done behind the scenes? I assume, you know, something has to do with Andrew Tate, getting him, you know, across the line to be our CEO. Like, what would someone be surprised to know that you've done for the company? Yes.
Yeah, I mean, from my side, I've like fight negotiations. I've got heavily involved with that. Obviously I played a role with Andrew. He's a good friend of mine. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of it's the natural view because like. I'm a Misfits fighter. The next thing, Andrew's involved in Misfits, and it just so happens that he's a friend. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't a coincidence. Do you know what I mean? But you know, this is like I'm not taking any credit away from how good Andrew actually is as a businessman, and how much I actually learn from him when I'm doing this sort of business and this work. Because obviously I'm a business owner. I understand business principles, but I understand sales. I understand all this sort of stuff. But when you get to this level, you're dealing with tens, 20s of millions of dollars, more than that. It becomes not a very intense procedure, but things need to be done right. It needs to be done correctly, and Andrew's a master of that. So, you know, I was learning from my mentor at the same time as providing value to both sides. Obviously, Mammoth Taylor Misfits, and obviously Andrew and his brother Tristan as well. Andrew and his brother Tristan are now obviously part owners of Misfits Boxing, which I can't even believe I'm saying those words. Saying when this whole thing came about, you know, so many months ago, I couldn't really, comprehend what was about to happen.
Neither could we, you know.
But it's crazy because you've got two very intelligent business minds that are operating in a business that has a huge amount of potential, because the business is worth hundreds of millions of dollars. And I would say it's worth way more now. Just the fact that Andrew's name is even involved, and Tristan's name for that.
Yeah.
So where it's going to be taken is so exciting. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, as someone who's traveled to, various Misfits events myself, Misfits 13, 15, we went to 19, the Supercard in Qatar, and obviously we're here. It took us all the way to Dubai to train with you. We have a mission to eventually get on a Misfits card ourselves. Like, I'm a boxer, I'm undefeated. The journey is to fight there and get on the roster. And to see what it's grown into inspires me. I'm someone, I go by the blueprint, and I feel like as though I started as a small creator and I'm working my way up to getting on potentially the biggest boxing platform there will ever be. So I think that would be a story for the years to come.
Yeah, but also, well, bro, like you're in the space. Yeah. All the guys that are on Misfits roster, they don't possess anything that you don't already have. Right. That's a fact. Yeah. The Misfits business is. It's a great story about Mams Taylor, actually. Mams is like, he's like super passionate and intelligent when it comes to this business, in the entertainment business and the sport of boxing business anyway. And although, like, speaking about Andrew and the business as well, like, Mams is just like equally as inspiring and as important, because I've just learned so much from him as to what this game is about. And if you think about it, so Mams is a huge wrestling fan when he was a kid. His heart was like broken, like couldn't sleep when heartbroken. So ever since that day, he was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to create a promotion where it's just as entertaining as WWE, WWF, but it's real fights. Right. Because why the fuck is nobody doing that? It's true. The Misfits was born, So if you think about that concept, you think about that idea, you take all of the fruits and greatness from wrestling and translate it into yourself, and then you project it into real fighting. That's where the real source is. No one has been creating videos, entertainment videos like we've been doing this camp.
I agree with 100%.
And everybody is inspired, bro. You'll see a movement and a shift now in Misfits. All the content, all the content creation. No more of this crappy iPhone, TikTok edit bullshit. I want to see more cinema cameras. I want to see more edits with skilled producers, skilled videographers, skilled storyboard writers, like skilled directors. I want to see more people creating movies.
Absolutely.
And entertaining fans and actually doing something which, look, if Misfits fighters promoted to the fight as much as me, Misfits would be 10x bigger. 100%. 10x. Yeah. And people are starting to see that now as well.
We're building a team of our own, so it's inspiring, and I'm glad that we're in Dubai with you to experience this all, So nice, 100%. Yeah.
Nice.
Let's go. Well,
dedication. See, all you guys at home, right? You're like, you don't want to get a taxi, you don't want to get the bus anywhere because you can't be bothered. This guy, 12-hour plane. 12-hour plane
across the world.
12-hour plane to come and shoot some content with the boys. Destined to win, bro. Destined to win.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
It's always just get moving, stretching first. There's a lot of, I wouldn't say a lot actually, there's some controversy around stretching before working out. If you're lifting weights, people say you shouldn't stretch or whatever, but yeah, anything that's explosive or fast twitch or anything like that is, I think, just needs to, anything that has elasticity in, do you know what I mean? Tendons, joints, things like that, I think it just needs to be warmed up, and my coach would say the same, so we'll just start with the world's greatest stretch. I sometimes do a couple of pulses at the top, like that, and then down, straight back into a Tyson push-up, so you just putting your hips back, head down, and like this. So it's like a blend of yoga really and stretching at the same time, and then start again. So that's the usual flow anyway.
Okay, that's the beauty of training with other people. You get to experience their routine and do what they do.
So you want to be just pushing your hips forward and hands up like this, and then back. So you want 10 of these on each leg.
Obviously, you have a fight with Tony Ferguson in less than 2 weeks, where you decided to take it upon yourself to have a fight, on Wednesday. What went through your mind getting that fight scheduled, knowing you have arguably one of your biggest fights to date lined up.
I'll be honest, right? So the Tony Ferguson fight on paper is only bigger because he's a bigger name.
Yeah.
That's it. And something that Dimitri Bivol said very interesting when he fought Canelo was that he's like, everyone hyped Canelo as, oh, it's Canelo, the Mexican freak of nature boxer, whatever.
Yeah.
He was like, he's just another human being. He's just another man. He's not a freak of nature. Everyone's like, John Jones can take cocaine and go out and drink and still maul everybody. Okay, yeah, he can, but he's still a human being.
Yep.
He's not a actual freak of nature. He's just a human with 2 arms, 2 legs, blah, blah, blah. So on paper, Tony is only a bigger fight because he's a bigger name, and that's it. The fight that I've just had with Sladjan Janin, who's a Bosnian veteran boxer who's had 80 fights.
Yeah.
Bro, he's way scarier than Tony.
Yeah.
Because he's had 80 boxing fights. He's knocked out 27 people. Do you know what I mean? Which is insane.
Yeah.
And if you take someone like that, even though he was unorthodox and weird, he was kind of like bouncing around the ring a little bit, I just felt his experience. And I know I'm going to feel that experience from Tony because Tony's a veteran, but a veteran at MMA. And I keep saying this, his MMA skills don't mean a fucking damn thing in boxing.
Definitely.
All his MMA skills mean in boxing is he knows how to pressure, he knows how to move around the ring, he knows how to conserve his gas tank. His style is very much like, that's the secret to Tony's gas tank is his style. My style over 10 rounds isn't efficient. His style over 10 rounds is he can be consistent.
Yeah.
Whereas I have to pick my moments. You ever watch Fast and Furious?
Yeah.
Of course, right? So you know when they hit the NOS,
Okay.
and it's too early, and then every time Brian O'Connor goes flying past because he hits the NOS at the right time.
Yeah.
So that's what my style is like. Is like I need to know when to apply NOS, and this is a lot of boxers as well. To be fair, not just mine. Whereas Tony is like, he probably doesn't even spray the NOS. He did a bit on the Pappy fight, but even then, the shots were just like
Right. Just a flurry of
they
shots.
were just fast shots. Yeah. They weren't loaded shots. So
and how much power behind them? Just like in his face, pressure. That's what it seemed like, you know?
yeah, exactly. So this is why styles make fantastic matches, because the question is people are going to think, am I going to get too excited and gas first and I'll punch myself and then Tony's going to jump on me and put the pressure on, or am I going to pick the right moment and find an open, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My mind is completely prepared for what Tony's going to bring, and the fact that he's a big name, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Because I fought big names before. It doesn't make a difference.
When you brought Salt, like what did you learn with working with Salt Papi?
Salt Papi was beating him every round. That's a fact. Salt Papi broke his hands. He deserved a standing count, or he deserved a reset.
Yeah.
It was premature. Everyone knows it was premature. There was obviously some sort of motive there for Tony to win. So all Salt Papi did was show us the blueprint on how to beat him. And it's interesting because I'm not saying Salt hasn't got a chin or Salt made some, silly errors, because he got overwhelmed at a pivotal point of the fight, but he showed us all how to beat Tony. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is Tony's style going to change in the next few weeks? No.
Surely not, yeah.
No, it's not. My style has changed phenomenally over the past year. He's probably gone online, seen some of my old fights and gone, I can beat this guy easy. He's told me in an interview that he was working on his footwork and stuff like that. Great, okay. You're working on your footwork, fantastic. But I've been doing it for longer.
Right.
I know how to move around a ring real nice now. So it's one of those fights that I'm genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, excited to fight him, because I want to see what he's made of. I want to see what he's really made of,
And likewise, you'll see what you're made of too.
Yeah.
So you'll test yourself as well. What would a dream opponent look like for you post win against Tony Ferguson?
Do you know what? I haven't really thought that far ahead. To me, my mind's just on Tony right now.
Absolutely, yeah.
But afterwards, the stock price increased fighting Dylan. The stock price is going to increase fighting Tony. It's all a win-win for me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I can go back down after that and defend, or fight for the 155 or 150 pound. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit as well.
That's another thing actually that I did speak to Mams about.
Okay.
I said, well, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to beat Tony. You promised me the belt when I was fighting Jarvis.
Yeah.
So is a 2-weight division champion on the cards? And he said, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
It can be done.
Please welcome to the ring, Warren the Mechanic Spencer.
I'm a more complete boxer in every single way.
Hate it.
I'm going to dance around that ring, I'm going to dance around Tony. I'm going to end it in the first round. I'm going to take that belt and it's on to the next one. It's like a 10-minute round.
Nice. Boom. Boom, last one, come on. Boom.
Good, yeah, good. I was just thinking his shape is nice. You got a good center of gravity. The way that you're positioned when you throw your shots, like you're balanced. You know what I mean? Off the bat, but like it's just nice to see.
Yep.
Like you're flowing nice.
Yep.
Big ballsy on the pads, big up.
Oh yeah, big up.
Big up. Ballsy just dishing out 10-minute rounds for fun.
You know what, from one side, he's got very good base. He's not bad on ice. He's got a good guard for when I do the catch and counters. He's very stable and very strong. So yeah, I'm impressed. Very impressed.
He was just dishing out 10-minute rounds, was Joe, wasn't he? I was waiting for him to say stop, and
Yeah, I was waiting to tag you in. I was like, I gotta get in
he
there.
just kept going. So
I was like, you know what?
it's good.
He looks like I was like, Warren looks comfortable. He looked, calm. He looked like he had great cardio. You have great cardio, so that's clear. I want to ask too. We touched on the welterweight tournament a little earlier. I think Mams had said that Jarvis is no longer a champion.
So yeah, that's right, relinquished.
So with that being said, he mentioned a one-night welterweight tournament. Who could you see in that tournament? Would you want yourself involved in that tournament?
Yeah.
What do you have ideas-wise for that?
Depends how the tournament goes. If they do the whole tournament on the same night,
Yeah.
fantastic. I want to be a part of it, but if they want to spread the tournament out over friggin' 2 months or 3 months or a year, then I don't fancy going down to 155
For that long.
for a full month. You saw what happened with Chris Eubank Jr. When you do a cut to that level for too many times in one year, it's actually dangerous.
Right.
It can kill you. So this isn't a sport where you want to die before you get in the ring. If you're going to die, at least die in the ring. So I don't want to push that boundary, but yeah, can I see myself in it? Absolutely, yeah.
Definitely.
What's your weight?
155 would be my weight.
There you go.
So
There's your opening.
yeah, right. I'll happily go into the tournament. That'd be
Title competitor.
So you heard it. Welterweight tournament. We're coming. Come on.
Let's go. I want to see Mr. Poseidon on this tournament. We've got to get him in the mix.
Come on.
We have to.
Come on. When you fly to Qatar, when you fly to Dubai, you put yourselves in positions to win. Listen, I'm prepared. This is the opportunity, and I'm ready to be successful. That's what it takes.
I think it's a fair fight. And look, we all have our own attributes. We all have our own strengths. We all have weaknesses, but it's about my strengths. And I'm going to play that to my advantage on the night, and Tony will play his strengths, and we'll see who's the best. And I believe it's me.
Good. Yeah, push Tony off you. There you go. Back that boy up. He wants to pressure you. He wants to pressure you. Feel free to use forearms too. Get in his face. There you go. Make it rough. You can do it too. Yep. Forward. That's what my coach has been telling me too. Like, he comes from like a wrestling background, so like even just like putting yourself in his face,
Yeah.
you know, because he's probably gonna do it to you, just like what he's used to. Even in the Fred interview,
Yeah.
he might be teasing something. It's just he's gonna be rough.
Yeah.
So like prepare for that roughness.
Not only is that good wrestling,
Yeah,
all this stuff, but it's good hand control
for sure.
because you can't throw that punch.
Yeah.
If my hand's on your punch, on your,
Yep.
can't throw it.
Exactly.
Even it's so close. And then it's a battle for this hand then, isn't it?
Yep.
Nice.
When you were first starting out, was it something you had to continually work on to get better at? Was it something you were struggling with when you first started?
Yeah, everything. Everything, bro. Because there wasn't one singular thing that I felt like I was good at. So I thought if I work on the game as a complete thing, starting from the feet all the way to the top, then something's got to get better, right? And boxing starts with the feet. People think boxing starts with the hands, and I disagree wholeheartedly. Boxing starts from here. Everything that you do, when you turn your shots, when you're balancing, when you're moving, when you're gauging distance, everything's from here. From even twisting to pull the right hand over, or the left hook. It's textbook. You know, textbook is from the feet. So yeah, I think don't think about what you're not good at, or don't think about what you're good at. Start from the ground and work your way up, just like life.
Yeah. You know, fight night is at this point, and when this is out, days away. You know, when you're at home dreaming, thinking about this fight, and you see Tony Ferguson right across the room from you, like, what is in your head? Like, final message type of idea. Like, what do you have, you know, for Tony come fight night?
Seek and destroy. That's
like
all. That's all he's getting. Seek and destroy.
I like it.
Break the guard. Break the man. Break the mind. It's done.
Become champion.
It's done. Yeah.
That's it. Simple.
That's it.
Awesome. Pleasure, brother.
Thank
Pleasure.
you, G.
Of course.
Mate, you're a legend, man. Been all this way.
I appreciate that.
Well,
and I appreciate your time. All right, ladies and gents, as you've seen, we just worked out with Warren the Mechanic Spencer. It was an honor to interview him, an honor to work out with him, be in the gym with him. Great video and more to come. So make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. And like we always say, roll the outro, baby.
Yo, you got an at?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let me know. All right, next one.
So when he says Ferguson, that's what.
Okay. This boxer is fighting UFC legend Tony Ferguson. It's all right.